Good morning, everyone. Today is Tuesday, March 19th. We're just leaving camp. I guess this is day 31, I believe. Anyway, just leaving camp. We're going to go up over Max Patch today. So should get some good views up there. I hear it's going to be cold and windy, but hopefully it'll be pretty. Give you guys a view of the campsite. Everybody's still getting ready to head out in the morning. Bluegrass and I just decided we got ready, so we're heading out. So anyway, we'll see you up trail. Got another cold morning this morning. As you can tell by looking at the mountain laurels pointing straight down. And I know a lot of people have given me how I can tell the difference. One's longer, one's shorter. Unless I happen to compare, I can't tell the difference. I'm just gonna call them all mountain laurels. But they're all pointing straight down. It's about 25 degrees this morning. Once again, we're climbing. About 3 miles in this morning. A lot of climbing. Got a little bit of a view this morning. You can see it. Got a little spot that's gonna level off for just a few feet until we head right back up some more. You can see a little bit through the mountains, coming through the trees. Can't see much. And this is pretty much what the trails look like all morning. I try to capture all the pretty views, but some days you're just not given a lot, so take what you're given and you just keep walking. But even though it's a cool morning, it's a pretty sunny day, so we're still heading north. Not a lot of extraordinary views this morning, but you can see a long section of the trail up there. Bluegrass trudging up the hill. And we got a little bit of view. All right, coming down into the road crossing. This is the road crossing where most of the day campers get off and used to go up to Max Patch to camp. Right now they've got Max Patch closed to camping because back in COVID, for those who don't know, a lot of people probably do, but for those who don't know, they had to close it because during COVID, had a lot of campers, hikers go up and hike and camp and just abandon their stuff at Max Patch. They destroyed a lot of vegetation, left tents and grills and all kinds of trash. So Forest Service had to close it. Let the vegetation regrow. So anyway, we're only about a mile from Max Patch. We're heading to it. We'll let you see it when we get up there. Anytime there's water, we got water coming up, we have to video because it's so pretty. Look how pretty and clear that water is, folks. Now if I can get it through here without busting my butt. Oh yeah, no problem. And you can tell by looking at the mountain laurel, folks, it's still cold out here. Hey folks, we're not even at the summit of Max Patch yet. weather's phenomenal. So I figured we'd stop and video a little bit. We're heading up there. If you look real hard, you can see a blaze right there. That's where we're heading, so we'll be there in just a minute. All right, folks, coming into Max Patch. Hopefully you can hear me. It's kind of breezy up here. Beautiful view. Gorgeous view. Tried to mic up. Don't know if it's working or not, but we'll see. All right, guys, now that we're here, I'm gonna try to do a 360, just a slow pirouette, so you can see what it looks like, all 360-degree view up here at Max Patch. This is something, if you haven't seen, you need to. People used to camp up here a lot, but like I told you earlier, it got trashed pretty bad during the COVID era. So they've closed it to camping, so now all you can do is come up here and enjoy the views. Okay, back to where we started. There's bluegrass heading back down, and I'm gonna get off. Little interesting tunnel. I guess this was an old road bed or something. Makes for good easy walking though, so we'll take it. There's a white blaze. We were looking for one. Like some kind of cattle guard coming up. Here we go, back to some more bridges. And yes, I'm watching my feet, not the phone. There's definitely been no shortage of water on this section of trail. I had one of my viewers ask about the pace and how does my pace and Bluegrass's pace match up. And when you're through hiking, it's not really a valid question, because as you can tell, Bluegrass is a much faster hiker than I am. He's always in front of me. So it's not really a matter of how fast you hike or what's your pace. It's not like doing 2 or 3 day hikes where you all stay together and all that. It's more when you're through hiking, you plan where you're going to start, where you're going to finish your day. Some days you know you're going to have a short day. You pretty much hang together. Other days you're going to have a long day, you get spread out. We have got as much as a couple hours apart from each other. But we know where we're going to end up at the end of the day. Through hiking, just by nature, that's the way it is. So right now I'm probably hiking at about 90%. I'm still not 100%, but my speed has picked up. But even at 100%, our pace is not going to match up all the time. Another pretty spot. Hey guys, just came out of the woods, came up in another bald area. This is right around Walnut Mountain. I think the actual Walnut Mountain is over there somewhere. Still got some views behind us. I'll go ahead and show those to you. Just seems strange, you walk through all these woods and then all of a sudden you come up on something like this. Well folks, we called another audible today. We were going to do about a 13-mile day, but we got to the shelter early. It's a pretty day. The terrain doesn't look too bad between here and there. So we're going to try to make it to a tent site about 4 miles further. So that's going to make it a 17-mile day. But that way it only leaves us about 9 miles to get into Hot Springs tomorrow. Maybe we can make it by lunchtime and get us a cheeseburger. So town food's always a good motivator when you're out here. Either way, we're still going. The body's feeling good. Everything's still working right. No real bad pains. I mean, you got the typical trail pains. Feet hurting at the end of the day and legs a little tired, but you get used to that. That's just part of it, being out here. But everything else feels good. We're gonna keep going and I'll get back to you when we get closer. Forgot to say, we got Rambles with us back behind me. He made the same audible we did. He's gonna try to make it to the tent site with us. So he stayed at the shelter with us last night and we've been hiking around him probably for the last week or so. So He's gonna try to make it there with us. Nice little rock formation. Pretty good climb. Coming out of that shelter. But we think we can get this additional 4 miles. You can see the trail just keeps on going up. Every now and then we'll still come across a pretty area. Another cave right there. Another cave. I don't want to go investigate what might be in there. Always a welcome break when you get a flat area. More rocks along the trail. Got some views. Again, if this were summertime, or a little bit later than, just a few weeks later from now when the leaves get out there, you'd never be able to see that. Right now, it's beautiful. Hey folks, made it to camp for the evening. We did a little over 17 miles today. We did, I think, 17.2, something like that. Got a good sunset behind us. It's starting to get late. We've already set up camp. There's 3 of us here tonight. We just found a tent site tonight. So you got myself, Bluegrass, and Rambles. I'll show you the layout in just a few minutes, but had a good day today. It's a good walk. We're all tired, but nothing hurting. So that's always a good thing when there's nothing hurting. Anyway, I'm gonna turn this thing around. I'll let you guys see a little bit of what's going on. Not a whole lot going on. Like I said, we're completely finished with everything we've done. It's one of those nights where you sit down, pitch your tent, eat your meal, and you're ready for bed. So we'll be turning in just a few minutes, even though you see the sun behind us. We're whooped. So anyway, let me turn it around and I'll show you what we got. Okay, got this thing turned around. Let you guys see, this is looking away from camp, looking down the trail. That's where the AT goes. That'll be heading into Hot Springs, where we'll be tomorrow. And comes around and see we got a little bit of the view of the mountains, not a whole lot. Of course, this is behind me. This is what you saw behind me with the sun behind me. Oop. And then that's our camp down there. You can see I got my bear bag way up here. If you can see it, I know you got a little bit of glare of the sun. That's our camp back there. You got my tent in first, Bluegrass is second. And if you look way down there, you can see Ramble's tent back there, the green one all the way back in the end. There's only 3 of us here tonight. It's basically just a big logging road that works as a tent site, so that's what we're doing. Only have our 9 miles tomorrow, so anyway, we're gonna crawl on in bed tonight. It's gonna be the end of it. I think we're all just about as tired as we can be, and may edit a few videos tonight and put right before I go to sleep. But either way, this is Bandit. We'll see you in the morning. We're still heading north.